welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, get a stretch. Oh, that's so good. All right. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Welcome back to untilit.works. Well, this is actually the first cipher of the day. I'm just, I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm drawing some filament. So, I don't know, follow me on social media or whatever. I'm getting into 3D printing now. And I think last week I was waiting for something to get situated or whatever, right? And I don't remember if I showed it. I don't think I showed it. I think it was afterwards that I actually printed it because I needed to wait because I live in Florida and there's a thing called humidity. It's everywhere. So I was getting ready to print, but then I turned it on and said like, hey, the humidity is too high. Your prints may not come out great or whatever. So I waited like a day. So that was like Monday or Tuesday or something where I actually got to print this. This is pretty cool. So this is the first print that I did. It's called the Benchy. I guess it's like the benchmark of what people normally print as their first print. And it came out pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, and literally all I did was just press a few buttons on the actual machine. Like, I didn't even have to use my computer for anything for this to print out because it's already like preloaded on there. You know what I'm saying? And it came out pretty good, I think. You know what I'm saying? You can even see like the little steering wheel in there. And then I don't know if they'll pick it up, but you can almost read, it says like hashtag 3D Benchy on the back. Then there's this thing. I'm assuming this is this person's website who created it. Oh, it's backwards, but it's fine. And like, it's kind of amazing. And so I have some other things I want to print, like certain tools or whatever that you can use with it, and like little add-ons people created to make the experience a little bit better. And so I have specific filament that I want to print those things in. They're like a tougher filament, right? But they require drying. So I bought a dryer for it, and that's what's happening now. Now, the box and the manufacturer says, hey, it takes like 8 hours. And I was like, oh, crap, that's going to take a long time. But the dryer says that for that type of filament, that it should take like 2 hours. And what I'm thinking is, it's also rotating the filament. So I'm thinking by rotating, it's a little bit more efficient because it is getting all the parts. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having to wait for it, like everything to really get warm, like you can kind of do the smaller parts as it's rotating. So we'll see. Like I said, it's for like little small tools. So if it does mess up, not a big deal. I'll just dry it for longer. A lot of testing happening right now. And so it's fine. Welcome to untilit.works. It's a thing I created for mostly me to be able to work on projects like this because I am the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. And by doing untilit.works, it kind of like not forces me, but I'm by the computer to do this. So I'm like, well, if I'm by the computer, I might as well work on other stuff like get this thing drying or work on a side project or learn about something new and stuff like that. So untilit.works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, work on what you're working on, try and make some progress, like me putting together the filament dryer, you know what I'm saying, and getting that all ready. And then, just focus on the thing that you're trying to work on. And then break sessions are these. I'll pop up here like around 15 minutes after the hour to remind you to take a break, get up, walk around, drink some water, do what you got to do, but don't let your mind think about the thing you're just focusing on. All right. You can sit here and watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Either way, it's probably going to be something 3D printing related, I think, this next time, but we'll see. All right. So now, like I said, I'll pop up here in the video. If you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen, and that's because browsers don't offer autoplay video with audio. That's why I have the notice there saying may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is the open close caption button. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. So if you click open close caption, a space will open up and the words I'm saying will hopefully be transcribed accurately and placed in that space. And there's two other buttons. They're broken right now. I need to fix them. Something happened. And then there's a countdown timer, count down when the next work session will start. And if you below that, if you want to join the room to ask questions or chat, you can do that with it says join the room. Cool. All right, that is that. Let's go to the work session. That will look something like this if it loads. Cool. All right, so work session looks something similar to this. If you look in the right-hand corner, upper right-hand corner, you see subscribe. It has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. Over on the left-hand side, there's an audio player. So if you want to listen to some tunes while you're working on what you're working on, you can do that there. Cool. Here towards the center, we have the to-do section where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button. It'll add it to the list. You can edit the task by clicking the text. If you want to delete it, click the X button. If you want to mark it complete, click the checkbox. That'll then send it to done right here. So you can click done and it'll show you all the things you got completed. If you click the Twitter icon, it will then open up Twitter in a new window or a tab, and it will pre-populate a tweet with a list of all the things you got completed. For me, it's kind of like a nice way of showing I got some stuff done going into the week, feeling good. All right, over here in the right-hand corner column, we have a countdown timer. Again, countdown when the next break session happens. Again, that's like 15 minutes after the hour. Few tutorials. So if you don't have a thing specifically that you want to work on, you want to feel, but you still want to feel like you've like did something. You know what I'm saying? You want to feel productive, I guess. And you heard that maybe web development sounds cool, seems cool, but you don't know where to get started. I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through them, I think if you complete those programs, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development, and then be able to make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing it. So those are there. Let's say you're already into web development and you're looking to do a cool, like quick project that will kind of maybe get your creative juices going and you can build on top of. So I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage. So I have 3 tutorials that link to the Vonage developer platform. And part of my responsibilities are to like look over tutorials and make sure everything is cool. So I have, like I said, 3 links. One of them is you follow the tutorial. You'll have an input box and a call button. You put your real world phone number in that input box, hit call, and your real world phone will ring. Then I have one that's the opposite, where you get a virtual number from your real world phone. You can call that virtual number and you have that hooked up to the application you create following the tutorial. You'll be able to answer the call and have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one where one user can call the other through the browser. And like they log in to an application and they can have a conversation back and forth. So I think it's pretty cool. So that's there. Just checking on the thing. It looked like it. I think it reached the actual temperature and it's actually starting to do what it does. So that's pretty dope. And it's still rotating, so that's good. I'm mad distracted. I'm sorry. Where are my glasses? I can't see that far. I have like a mountain of stuff behind me. Where are my glasses? It's fine. I'll find it later. Cool. So yeah, look like an hour 49 left on there. Yeah. Is that the temperature though? I don't know. We'll see. It knows better than me, so I don't know. Okay, I did set it. I set it for the right type of filament because it's cool because you can put in the different types of filament and what. Neither here nor there. All right, cool. So Hako will come back to show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. And then the highlights, don't worry about that. That's broken. All right, Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder/Creator Out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on a project, you'll be able to create a Hako, which is a room You can then invite people into that room, and the hope is that together as a collective, you'll be able to come up with the solution or the feedback on the thing that you're working on. So if you click View Hako, it'll show you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out their profile. Then you can request to join. I also have a filter by keyword list here on the left-hand side. So if there's a specific topic you're looking for, maybe it's there. Now, if you click create, it presents you with this form. You put in a title and 3 keywords that can help somebody trying to find it or understand what it's about. And then when you click create, it will then generate a unique URL that you can then copy or click to share to Twitter. When you join your Hako, it looks like this. We have the title at the top. Over on the right-hand side, you can leave. You can also open a menu for some more options. You have a text chat here on the right. On the left is another countdown timer, countdown when the next break session starts, again, around 15 minutes after the hour. You can copy the URL again. You can click to share to Twitter. When someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They're actually requesting to join your room, so they'll show up under pending. You can click the username to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out their profile to see whether or not you'd like to let the person into your room. So you can approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them. Now, you as the owner of that Hako, only you can share your screen. And the point of that, again, for the Hako is for you to be able to get help or feedback on a thing that you're working on. So I think by being able to share your screen, you'll be able to provide context to the folks in the room to be able to give you the help or the feedback that you're looking for. The way you communicate through the Hako is that we have a text chat. You put your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add to the list of messages. I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody has their audio chat enabled, we have to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry, for the folks that don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying, we turn into text and put into the text chat. Then I have the opposite. So if you're not looking at the text chat and you still want to follow along, you can enable text to speech. So messages put into the text chat would be read out aloud by your browser, so that way you can still follow along with what's happening. Cool. Then, again, you can check all the different Hakos that have been created, and that is it. Cool. Let me get y'all back to work because I need to make sure that this thing is working properly. So thanks for hanging out. I'm going to send you all off with some traveling music. This right here is Nujabez featuring Apani B. The track's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after that hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. And I'm out. Thanks again. Nujabez featuring Apani B. Thank you. All right, y'all be easy. Peace.
Let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I think love showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank love for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank love for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank love for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank love for showing up to me.